Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today I'm going to be doing my Monday Night Football doubleheader predictions. As today you will see two Monday Night Football games starting up in a couple hours, about 4 hours, or actually 3.5 hours. Monday Night Football starts. Two games are on tonight between two divisional matchups. It's going to be a fun night of football. Starts off with the Carolina Panthers hosting the New Orleans Saints, and we will see one of the first looks at Bryce Young as he played in week one for the Panthers against the Falcons, but we didn't see that great of a performance. He didn't even throw for 200 passing yards. He threw for like 150, I think, 150 something, threw two interceptions, did throw his first touchdown pass, but not the first. The first performance for Bryce Young was not the best, and maybe we can see a little bit of a better performance for Bryce Young today. And this game will be at home, so this is the home opener for the Panthers, and the New Orleans Saints and Derek Carr will travel to Carolina to face the number one overall pick, Bryce Young in Carolina. It's going to be a really good divisional matchup. Every game in the NFC South between divisional games matter because of how close this division will be. And this is a game I think the Saints, to set the tone and come out early and get a win like this. And not only that, but I know it's early in the season, but the Falcons are already 2-0. The Bucs are 2-0. I don't know how many people thought the Falcons and the Bucs would be sitting here at 2-0. Not a lot, probably. And I really do think that the Saints should match that tone and do their best to go out there and get a win tonight against the Panthers. And I don't think it'll be that hard of a win to get, because I don't think this Panthers team right now is that great of a team. Their defense is very solid. Their defense looked okay. Run defense was terrible week one, but they were dealing with a really good Falcons run game, and the Falcons were also running the football a lot in week one. Their defense is solid. Their offense had a lot of struggles in week one. Bryce Young had a lot of struggles in week one, but maybe Bryce Young can change that and maybe get his first win as an NFL quarterback. I'm not saying it's not possible of how happening, but I think Derek Carr and the Saints offense has a really good game and their defense plays good, and the Saints win this game 26-13. Then the real Monday Night Football game. That's the first one. That's at 6:15. And then the Monday Night Football game where you see Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on the call is at 7:15. That's normally when Monday Night Football usually is. And it's another divisional matchup. The Cleveland Browns, who won week one against the Cincinnati Bengals, travel to Pittsburgh to face the Pittsburgh Steelers and TJ Watt. I think this is going to be a lot like, Monday Night Football last week with the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Two really good defenses matching up. Two solid offenses. I mean, the Jets would have had a really good offense if Aaron Rodgers didn't get hurt. Bills have a good offense as well. I think those two offenses with the Jets and the Bills were better offenses than tonight's two teams in the Steelers and the Browns. But the Browns and the Steelers, two really good defenses matching up against each other. Steelers at home, I don't see the Browns coming in here stealing a win on the road. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers get the win at home, 20-16. I think this is a back and forth, low scoring, good game where where both defenses shine. But Deshaun Watson has struggled against good defenses in the past, and I don't think that's going to change. I think he's going to struggle, maybe throw an interception or two tonight against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I think TJ Watt's going to have a monster night for the Steelers defense. And what makes it even worse for the Browns is that this game is in Pittsburgh, but the Steelers have a really nice weapon in TJ Watt at defensive end, but so do the Browns and Myles Garrett. So TJ Watt's going to bring pressure to Deshaun Watson, while Myles Garrett's going to bring pressure to Kenny Pickett. What kind of Kenny Pickett do we see today? Do we see the Kenny Pickett that was terrible against San Francisco in week one, threw two interceptions and only scored 7 points in the game? Or are we going to see the Kenny Pickett throughout the preseason? I know the preseason, and I know it was the preseason, but looked amazing in the preseason. And are we going to see, maybe a little bit more of Kenny Pickett to George Pickens? Because I know that those two in the preseason in their limited drives were throwing the ball to Pickens a lot on a lot of deep routes. I would like to see maybe Kenny Pickett throw that deep ball to George Pickens a couple times a night, because it will work. And we'll see. I mean, I think this should be a really good game. I mean, I had the final score being 20-16, but I could see maybe some more points being scored. I don't think you will see over 40 points scored in this ball game, but that's just my opinion. We'll see what happens, though. Use them your thoughts on both Monday Night Football games. Give me your predictions for both games tonight, and that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.